Well, I am in Hosta Paradise at Sebright Hostas, and Thomas, these display gardens are so tremendous. There's not just hostas, you have all the companion plants.
Yeah.
But we would like to talk about this morning about where should we plant hostas? Sun or shade? How should we plant them? All those kind of tips.
Okay. Ideal conditions for hostas are morning sun with afternoon shade. What I mean by afternoon shade is if there's not getting any direct sunlight on your plants at all, like they like lots of light but no direct sun in the afternoon. So that's probably ideal conditions. Morning sun till about 11 and then afternoon shade. About 1 to 2 inches of water during the summer when it's really, really hot, especially if the temperature is really warm, to keep the stress off your plants, keep the soil evenly moist.
Okay.
They're a very forgiving plant. If they go dry, they don't brown off. You know, they will just wilt down a little bit, and you put water and they'll come right back up again.
Yeah, so and add some compost into the soil. You really want to have nice rich soil to hold that water.
The fluffier the soil, the better. They send out lots of little feeder roots and they don't go real deep, so you can do just some compost in the soil would be really well.
And so, you know, this area, I know a couple years ago we were here and you had a huge tree and it got lost in a storm, and we thought, oh, we're going to come today and it's going to be totally redone because there's going to be too much sun.
Right, right. I left all the hostas in the spot after we lost our big trees, and they were growing in full sun. And some varieties will take the sun and don't show any damage at all, and others will have some damage. It won't hurt or it won't kill your plant, it'll just look a little bit unsightly, and I just planted more trees and letting the trees come back again. But there is a lot of varieties, and it was surprising to me there were some of the different varieties that did very well in the sun and actually looked better.
And this is a great example.
Yeah, this is a variety here called Paul's Glory that is a fantastic hosta, and it looks totally different in the shade and in the sun. In the sun it is so much more bright. The leaves, the center goes really bright gold.
So pretty.
And it gets a lot more leaves. The clump is a lot heavier foliated. Just a really good hosta.
And then you have another one around the corner that really you can tell the difference between sun and shade. And let's go over there.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Thomas, this is the other one that you mentioned, and what is this one called?
This is a variety called June, and this is one that is a tough as nails hosta. It does very well in shade. It does very well without damage in full sun. This is pretty much mature size on the clump. It'll get about 18 inches to 2 feet high and it's wide, and it's got really, really heavy substance, which means it's very slug resistant.
Oh, I like that.
So it's just got everything going for it. Just a great hosta.
And so in the shade, you have one up near the house, and that looks totally different than that. The coloring is different and the habit is different.
It is just amazing. I take customers all the time to the clump in the shade and then out here in the sun, and they can't believe it's the same hosta. They just look totally different.
You know what else is cool? If you come out to Sebright Hostas, they have this great catalog, and it's full of information, beautiful pictures, but they have a whole page on sun-tolerant hostas. So if you do have that sunny site, it would really help you choose one.
Yeah, we did that because the customers were always asking us which varieties would take more sun, and so we just put a page in the catalog that lists all the varieties that will take more sun.
Well, thank you so much for the tour and all the tips, and please come out to Sebright Hostas, and if you need more information, go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to their website. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Judy.